Like 3 is being healthy. Like grabbing 3, it's like, oh, it's healthy. I'm only having 3 rods. But no. It's a fifth of my daily carbs.
Whenever I found out that 3 pretzel rods were over 22 grams of carbohydrates, I completely disregarded what I just read and said they're wrong.
It did nothing for my mentality last night.
I was like 3 rods, there's 12 grams of carbohydrates and 3 rods total. There's four carbs in each rod. That's what I say in my head.
That's what I like to think. And if I break them in half,
Even less. Yeah. Even less. They don't even exist.
Well, I'm trying to do a better job at night, like instead of grabbing a bag of something and bringing it over, like I make just a little plate. And like I'll split up 2 pretzel rods so it looks like I have 4.
Yep.
And just like a couple chips, and then I sit with a diet soda, and it makes me feel better. But then I looked at the pretzel rods. I'm like, motherfucker.
There's a ton.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, this is how I got big and thick. Like back in the day whenever I was fucking bulking.
Mm-hmm.
I would house peanut butter pretzels and pretzel rods with the diet soda pop when I was pretty stoned up.
Yep.
And I kind of attest, like, because whenever you need calories like that, just not need those kind of calories, but whenever I'm using excess calories, I love pretzels. I think that's where where it all went downhill for me.
I think I could be eating way worse, because what I'm actually craving is high sugar, like sweets.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That hasn't gone away for you. Still that fat fuck thing inside you.
Not even like a little bit.
Get out of here.
Late night, I do not crave salty chips, pretzels, soda. I don't crave that at all, but that's what I choose because it's fulfilling it a little bit.
You're like this. So I like them. I need salt and I need fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Pretzels have salt and carbohydrates.
Yep. Diet pop, not that bad. A little bit bad, but not that bad.
What the fuck was I drinking? That San Pellegrino or something?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck those are, the mineral water. Mm-hmm. That's what I use instead of soda pops.
Yeah.
Fucking delicious.
Yeah. I can't get away from the sweet mentality.
Man.
I crave it. I'm craving it right
fuck.
now. I know.
Fat bastard.
Yep. Like I want a giant My Cookie dealer.
How about...
That's what I want. Every single night, that's what I want. I look at them.
Get out of here.
I'll stand over the freezer and look at them. And Kim will ask me what I'm doing every single time.
You are just...
Dude, it's bad. It has not changed not even a little bit. I've been literally eating the same way, overtraining cardio, doing all this endurance stuff for a full year now.
It's
been
still
a full
there.
year. It's still there.
No athletic part of your mind has taken over and said, don't eat that. You're an athlete.
Mm-mm. Well, I won't eat it, but I still think about it.
I know that, but I'm saying, like, in your head, you're just like, yeah, I'm not going to eat it because it will fuck my shit up, and I like my shit more than the food.
Right.
That's what has to occur.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at pretzels and other chips. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, like, I could eat 3-4 pretzel rods, and, like, it does not affect how my belly feels whatsoever.
No, not at all.
0. Mm-mm. So that's one of the reasons that I choose lighter things like Air Crisps, like fucking whatever company has Air Crisps.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, they're delicious because I eat them and I don't have any problem with my belly.
Yeah.
So in my head, they don't exist.
No, I'm the same way. Kim even got me these. It's not a puff or anything. The naan bread.
Yeah.
They have naan crisps now.
I saw them at the store the other day.
They're really tasty.
Really?
But like a serving is like 11 of these little fucking things, and it's like 26 grams of carbs. I'm like that's not even worth it.
It's not even worth it.
Because like 1 to me is picking up 5, and like.
Yeah. So how about the other morning? Because everybody here's doing the challenge except Shane.
Yep.
Piece of shit. He's like, hey, guys.
I'm just making sure it works.
She's like, fuck, you didn't even say good morning yet?
Nope. But Mike, he's doing the challenge, and he's down a good bit of weight, and he's running. The other morning, I came in, and I was eating a chocolate homemade bar. And he's like, hey, you eating cookies? And I'm like, fuck are you talking? I didn't. This was not in my hand. I just finished it. It was on my breath.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him.
Smelled it?
He smelled it. He's like, you eating cookies? And I'm like, fuck, Mike, when do I ever eat cookies? And he's like, you smell like cookies. And I'm like, no, dude, it was a chocolate homemade bar. He's like, man. He's like, my senses are fucking heightened. I'm like, bro.
He's not even a sweets guy either.
I know that, bro. It cracked me up. I was like, dude. He's like, you eating cookies? I'm like, bud, it's fucking 8:30. No, I'm not eating cookies.
Fuck, man, snacks are real.
Oh, that's my fucking downfall is the snacking. And my problem is my energy output is not nearly what yours is. So, but the habits, like my habits are horrible.
That's what I try to keep under control. It's not like because I can
you
afford
eat anything, motherfucker.
I can afford to throw anything in at this point as long as it doesn't upset my stomach. I'm gonna burn it off. I'm gonna utilize the fuck out of it.
What's crazy is also from a health perspective for me is what I'm monitoring.
Yeah.
Like my blood pressure, my heart rate, my hematocrit, like all these things are very important to me. So it's like those foods mixed with a ton of steroids in the past, and now like trying to combat or work away from all that stuff, like the health of my health will come into play with certain foods.
Yeah.
Yours, no. It's just a bad habit.
Bad habit.
Bad habit.
And like I'll spiral out of control.
Yes.
It won't be like a little bit of a bad habit. It will be bad.
That's the thing that I think a lot of people have these issues. Because Hannah and I were talking about like gymnastics this weekend and how well the girls did, and like they killed it. Elegance Elite is one of the best gyms in Western Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Phenomenal gym. Everything that's going on over there with the coaches, they're incredible. The parents, everything. And whenever she was like, "This is," she got a little emotional because of what's occurring. Like that was her goal. And I was telling her, like, because the parents were over the moon. I said, Hannah, whenever you're an adult, you aren't okay in your head. Like, we see adults drive around and walk around every day. That's all you see at work, at place of fun. Whenever you bring your kids here, you're seeing adults everywhere. Not everybody is okay.
No.
I don't think one is like perfectly like thumbs up every day, motherfucker. My life is great. No, everybody has personal issues. Everybody has their own problems. Everybody has their own things that they battle every single day in their head. And with what she's doing at gymnastics, you are, and that's just being an adult. Like Shane just got a house. Shane's life in his head is fucked. He's like, I gotta do this, and the fucking guys are up my ass about fucking work 12 hours a day. Fuck, dude, I don't even have time to jerk off. Fuck. I always got time for that. But all that's Shane. But whenever you see Shane walk around every day, we bust his balls and fuck with him, but he has his own issues, his own personal things that he's dealing with that heighten stress.
Yep.
You add kids into the mix. Fuck, now you're worrying about other living beings that you don't want to fuck their life up. Like, you want to do a good job. And I told her, with what she's doing at gymnastics and how good everything is going and how these kids are responding to your training, parents are able to come and drop their children off at your facility and forget about the issues that anything could happen with their kids.
Yep.
Their kids are safe. Their kids are doing better in every aspect of a physical activity. They're winning. Their hard work is paying off. Their kids are happier. They're more excited to go to a fucking to a practice. Bro, getting a kid to be excited to go to practice is a huge accomplishment.
Huge deal.
So what is occurring over there with what the mentality and the atmosphere and the environment that she has built over there and we have backed is making parents better people. Because as a parent, if I don't have to think about my child, if I can be like, fuck yeah, dude, my kid's getting better at everything. She's smiling. She's excited. When can I go to practice? Do we have practice tonight? We have practice. I'm ready. You know what I'm going to do at practice tonight? You're like, fucking shut up about practice. But in your head, you're like, oh my God, you are becoming something better than you were yesterday. That's the goal of everything. So whenever it comes to being an adult and working through these bad habits that we're talking about creating, when you see good shit happen like that, better things in life begin to occur. And for me, like with the snacking thing and people forming bad habits, because everybody has them, it's just taking the steps necessary to get away from them to become better.
Yeah.
Because me, like, I'm a bowl of pretzels guy. Like, that's my shit.
Yep.
I get a bowl. If I get the bag's getting gone.
Yeah. Bad.
if I have a diet pop in front of me with a bag, both are cooked in within 5 to 10 minutes. I'm eating the fuck out of them. So I do the bowl thing. But me, I can't do that every night. But did I used to? Yeah. Every single night, I would grab pretzels and a diet pop and sit down 6, 7 days a week. That's a horrible habit.
Yeah,
no
bad.
wonder you get thick. So everybody has these weaknesses. And in the challenges of life, what you did was like, I'm going to challenge myself physically, and then I can eat whatever I want. But you also got hooked on the drug of achieving greatness. And that's what people need to do with these transitions.
Yeah.
And moving towards doing something incredible, because the mentality, nobody is okay. No, every single person that you see walk by on the street, see at your place of work, every employee that we have, everybody has personal shit going on outside of where they're at right now. And the more you can do to get away from those issues or begin to be able to mitigate them in your head, the better you will become. And, I mean, that's the big thing for me, is just getting away from all the bullshit. Stop doing it, change how I do things. And and I used Hannah in the example of the kids over there because it all came full circle for me in my head because every parent was like, this is incredible. Bro, the level 2s, level 3s, and level 4s all won team awards at the biggest Western PA meet. They all won first place.
Yeah.
Almost, I'd probably say like, I think 10 girls got first place overalls. It's fucking wild.
It's unheard of.
And if they were in the same category as a teammate, number 2 was also elegance.
Yep.
So watching it all come together, and that was something that's super big, because everybody listening, if you don't have kids and that's not you, or you're not part of this, you can achieve that in your own way at your place of work or in your own life, of how you mitigate out, how you can take your life and do better things in it and get you to a better level. That's what the challenge is about. Because I love snacks, but if I don't eat snacks, I look way better, I feel way better, I think way clearer, I lift way better, I don't eat shitty foods, I don't feel as bad. It's that whole process of just doing the work and then being like, fuck, got it.
If I can use that, like me reaching for sweets as like my reset, I'll be just fine. Like if I do that like every 2 weeks, that's why like the pretzels, and like I got the little pops now, like, you know, the little Sprite
the
Zeros.
8 ounces.
Yeah, that's all I need. I just need like a taste.
Yeah.
So like if I can do that once a week, twice a week, and then like I'll throw in a My Cookie Dealer on a Saturday night, like it makes me just feel better mentally. Like
For
it just
sure.
does.
That's
But
what
then
I do.
as soon as I link 2 days back to back,
Horrible.
it's so bad. It's so bad. Like I feel like I have pretty good control, but I think about it a lot. So like I don't know how good of control I have. Because like what's worse, like the stress of thinking about it all the time and then not giving in.
Well, that's a. This is gonna sound. No, I can't say that. That's fucked up. Way fucked up. But I think that everybody thinks about certain things. Everybody. There's no way. If I think like this, you think like this, he thinks like this, and other people think like this, and people listening think like this. Mm-hmm. Everybody thinks like this.
Yeah.
We all have bad habits. Everybody has some pretty bad habits. It's just a matter of whether you act upon them or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whenever I get in stressful situations, I like put up a guard, I become emotionless, and I become an absolute fucking animal. I'm not physically going to harm you in any way unless you present any type of physicality towards me.
Yeah.
But I will eat you mentally. I will remove all emotions from everything and become an absolute savage prick. And it's going to be a fucking horrible thing. And I'm going to say really mean, ignorant, hurtful, demeaning, gut-wrenching, soulless shit to you. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to fucking ruin you. Really bad habit. I don't like doing that. Mm-hmm. But whenever those things occur in my life, after the fact, I go on like these. I mean, I'm just like, oh man, I feel so bad. fuck, that wasn't who I am. Then I'm like, maybe that was who I am. How can I get rid of this? I'll either go work out or I'll eat snacks to like just get my mind back together. And I realized that about myself, and I'm like, fuck, other people have to do these things too. It has to occur. Like whenever somebody had like smoking cigarettes or chewing snuff, those are bad habits.
Yes.
Alcohol, bad habit. Like those are habits that like you can get tied up in, and all of a sudden before you know it, like you're just using them every day, and it's like, fuck me. How did I get wrapped up into this? And it's like they're stress relievers, they're chip taking a fucking edge off. Like you're like, man, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, like the whole like having a smoke after cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Well, it's fucking wintertime, dude. So like you're not cutting grass.
No,
like
that's
there's
just a
really
smoke,
no
bro.
excuse. That's just a smoke.
You're just having a smoke. And it's crazy that I'm like, man, is everybody like this? And everybody is.
They are.
And my philosophy back in the day, I remember whenever I was writing stuff down, it was always about people having bad habits and just like how we operate as people and how everything in the world is geared for you to like it. Like if you took 100 people in a room and you put 10 drugs and 10 addictive things in front of each one, in front of every person, all the same drugs, 10 of them, whether it be cigarettes, alcohol, chewing tobacco, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, opioids, food, alcohol, all of these things, and they can't do them all at once, but they could. But one of those is going to grab a hold of that person's personality and not let go.
Yep.
It's going to be like their anchor to stress or to something. And I know that about myself. That's one thing I talk about on here. I love Superman drugs. My personality, cocaine and steroids, just a fucking. I feel like JoJo, the Indian circus boy. I love him. Like I just want to go nuts. And I was like, man, I can't be the only one with these things. And then I realized, and you look around and you see people, and you're like, you see how you see their mannerisms, how they act, and how they handle situations, and how they stress. You just pay attention, and like everybody has them, and it's a matter of realizing how bad they are for you, how bad they are for your environment, how bad they are for what you're doing in life. Like me, yeah.
Yeah, like if you can continue to acknowledge it as like a bad habit, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I think like once that mentality goes out the window, like
it's steps too.
Yeah.
And I say drastic action, drastic reaction. Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Drastic action will cause any action will cause a reaction. Drastic action, drastic reaction. You quit smoking cigarettes if you're addicted to cigarettes, and somebody stops all of a sudden. Expect something inside of you to start doing something completely different that you never did. That's going to be a drastic reaction. You're like, I gained fucking 15 pounds in 2 weeks from stopping cigarettes. Well, what other habits did you pick up, bud? I can't stop putting things in my mouth.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what Shane's problem.
That's Shane's problem. Just everything keeps going in his mouth.
Yeah.
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
But isn't it? I find it so fascinating, like as just the human mind, and why we do the shit that we do is fucking crazy.
I'll get like really bent out of shape too if I like give in to one of my bad
Oh
habits.
yeah, I'll be
because like especially like on the internet, on Instagram, like you see everyone's great habits. Oh, this guy loves eating vegetables as a snack. Like fuck, no you don't.
You like vegetables and dill dip, you fuck.
Yeah, get out of here. So like you see everyone's perfect fucking day to day. It's like these guys are doing great. I want to have a fucking pretzel and a soda right now. I feel guilty. Bro, they're doing this shit too. Like whether it's a soda and fucking pretzels, it might be
hookers and cocaine.
Exactly.
It might be a whole entire alternate family somewhere else in the country. Some might have. I'm telling you, people do some wild shit. And here I am just wanting a pretzel rod. I don't have any other bad habits. Nope.
I'm never looking at the back of a bag
not
of pretzel.
I'm not into midget Korean porn. Nope.
I never watched
It's not a bad habit. I've never seen it. Shane, pull that up for us.
I bet you it's a category somewhere.
It is for sure. Oh fuck. No, it's and those are those things that I think we all hide as ourselves, and that's the other thing that like our phone knows more about us than anything. My phone knows more about me than you do.
Yeah.
For sure. It knows everything about me.
This thing is like predicting things now.
Yes.
It knows my schedule.
Well, that's that thing where Musk and Rogan, I think it was, they were talking about like how we are kind of cyborgs already because of what this thing does to us and how it runs our lives. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Like Mondays and Fridays when I go swim,
It knows you're going swimming?
it will say 17 minutes to aerobic center in Greensburg.
No shit.
And I'm like, fuck, I wake up at the same time and come here at the same time. But Mondays and Fridays, it gives me my allotted time to get to the pool.
I love whenever I fool it. Because
Yeah.
my life's all over the place because
Yeah.
I drive like 17 different places every
Yep.
day, the bank and everywhere. It knows. It like I'm like, nope, I'm not going
Wrong.
there. Nope. Mm-mm, fuck you.
You'll turn around. Fuck you, I'm not going
I'm
there.
not going there.
Stop telling me what to do.
Don't you tell me what to do. Seth, it's just your phone. Fuck him.
It's even telling me how like loud I can listen to my music now.
I haven't had that happen to me yet.
It's every 10 minutes when I'm working out, every 10 minutes.
No shit.
I'll crank it up. It will lower it 2/3, like not just a little bit, so it's enough to really piss you off. And then like you can turn it up right away, but the notification is still up saying you shouldn't listen to your shit that loud. Can't turn it off. You can't turn it off.
Bro, that's wild.
I hate it.
I tell you,
I still won't switch phones though.
no Android for you.
Fuck Android.
We're on the anniversary of 1 year from me saying that everything that all the fucking
We are.
COVID stuff was fucking bullshit and people lost it on me. Like, we're 1 year. The Arnold Classic was like the big like everything's canceled motherfucker, and I'm like, this smells like shit. And one of my fucking sayings in life is, if it looks like shit and smells like shit, it's shit.
Yep.
And I remember I was like, this looks like shit and smells like shit. Turns out it's shit. And, you know, it's crazy. It's fucking nuts what has occurred in the past year.
I can't believe it's been a year.
1 fucking year, and like what has occurred is just people's lives were ruined. It's unbelievable. And the fact that people like still believe that this was not a political stunt is mind-blowing to me. Like, there's so many analytics out there that show that the same number of people for the past 5 years have died in the same year that coronavirus existed. Like, that alone just sends a fucking message to me and says, somebody's fucking with some shit. It should be drastically higher. The flu no longer exists. You mean to tell me the flu doesn't exist? You're lying to me. How can nobody just be like, how can you be so gullible to believe that? You mean you're not going to question anything? You're not going to question anything? You're just going to listen and believe what these fucking people are saying? Bro, I am not a political person. I do not like politicians. I fucking hate them. I think they're the scum of the fucking earth. They're right next to fucking lawyers. Scum of the fucking sea. Wish sharks would eat you. Sharks don't even want to eat you, you worthless pieces of shit. Because they're all bought.
Yep.
Motherfucker, my whole life is based on me doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I want to take steroids and get fucking jacked. Doing it. I want to do whatever I want. Doing it. Yeah, that's based on fucking freedom to be who you want to be. And if somebody doesn't like who I want to be, well, fuck them. What am I going to do, cry? This guy hates me. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. Suck my dick, cocksucker. Get the fuck away from me. I'm going to do whatever I want because I like it. That's what I believe freedom is. Freedom to do what you want without harming other people. But I cannot believe that people do not question what is occurring. Right or left, politicians, whether you're a left politician or a right politician, right wing or left wing, you're still a politician. I still don't like you because you're a manipulative piece of shit that has been in some type of political power for too fucking long. You need to get out in the real world with real people, have a real fucking job. Because politics is nothing, it's nothing but a fucking dick showing contest. And if nobody's realized that in the past fucking year, I don't know when you're going to realize it. Like, Donald Trump was the only person in the past, I don't even know how many fucking decades, that has been different. You look back, George Bush is a fucking piece of shit politician. Obama, piece of shit politician. Clinton, piece of shit politician. Like, the person that came in that wasn't a politician was who was hated by both sides more than anybody.
Yeah.
Man, I think that means something's up. Now, I'm not saying that this fucking guy is golden, but I'm pretty sure that all of politics is fucked. And anything like their interest, their best interest is not always you. I'd probably say most of the time it's not you. They have their own interests, just like you in your life have your own interests. And that's something that a lot of people need to understand, that these people that are telling you what to do, they're making it seem like they have your best interest. Like all the shit Joe Biden's done in the past fucking month and a half.
Has done or hasn't done or hasn't spoken
we're
on
bombing,
anything.
We're bombing the Middle East again.
Yeah. We haven't dropped a bomb in a while.
It's been since Trump came into office, no bombs have been dropped. You know why? Because dude's a businessman. And whether anybody wants to believe it or not, money is king. Business is king. That's how things go. There has to be deals. Fair deals are so important in life. And whenever you hear Trump say it, I'm sitting here like, yeah, like that makes sense. Whether we know what the deal is in the back end moving parts of the deal or whatever it is, I think we can all agree that having peace throughout the world is very important. But politicians thrive on conflict. They thrive on fear because that's how they get you to do what they want you to do. With Trump, there was no conflict in the entire world except in the United States. We had more conflict in the United States than ever before, but we had no conflict throughout the entire world. But then we have a bunch of political conflict within our country. Now, Democrat in office, everything's like settling down in the United States. Oh, we believe each other, we love each other, everything's great. We should be just, everybody needs to be nice to each other. After 4 years of fucking mayhem, and then what occurs? Conflict in other countries. That's scary. That's just, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist or a genius to figure that out. It's right in front of your face. Yeah.
Yeah, the tone of the news is changing.
Bro,
it's changing completely.
Everything's going to open back up. I'd have more respect for these pieces of fucking shit if they just came out and said, hey, this was all a political stunt to get this cocksucker out of office. Now that he's out, we're going to open back up. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
So at least at one point you're being honest in your life. Sounds good. Can I go back to fucking being a good person in my own life? Yeah, that's because that's what I continue to do every day no matter what. It's too big now.
Yeah, Texas and Mississippi said fuck it.
They should have said it. Everybody should have said it a while ago, but it's all political.
Yep.
Anybody that doesn't think it's political is just full of shit. It's all fucking political bullshit. I mean, and there's so many things that fucking jerk me off about this because I don't know who the fuck I'm like. Everybody was driven to hate each other. Hate each other.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone in this world was dealing with COVID. Other countries dealing with COVID, dealing with their own lockdowns, dealing with their own mental issues from being locked up for months on end. But I didn't see anyone in other countries really like going at each other, race war all over again, destroying the fucking cities.
No,
it wasn't occurring in any other countries.
We have a ton of successful black people in the country and in the world.
Yeah,
like I know, but bad people exist. Like there are pieces of shit. There are people who do demean everyone. They are just pieces of shit. They are a small percentage, and they're polarized throughout this whole entire thing. And I'm like, okay, how about we just like continue to work towards becoming better people? But no, let's explode the country and break everything down and divide everyone by small units. It's insane. Like, oh, you're a bearded white straight male, Seth. You're a fucking racist. What's happening right now? I feel like I'm in my relationship with my psychopath ex-wife. What's going on? Am I crazy? No. Wait, what? What's happening right now? It's nuts. I'm like, I don't even, Dr. Seuss is now racist. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss is racist?
I'm trying to pinpoint where that.
I'm like, how in the fuck are we canceling Dr. Seuss?
Oh, and what's the other thing? Mr. Potato Head?
Mr. Potato Head.
What's wrong? What is wrong with Mr. Potato Head? That's what I want to know.
It's the gender thing. Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head.
There's been both.
Yeah, in the movie Toy Story, there was 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they put both of them in there.
Yep.
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole thing cool at the end of number 1, Toy Story, was Mrs. Potato Head came into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cool.
So,
Like, the gender shit, too, blows my mind. Like, you mean to tell me...
So they want to remove, like, the prefix on that?
Yeah, they canceled it.
Just
Hasbro came back and said, no, fuck you, we're not getting rid of Mr. Potato Head because of the backlash.
What do they want to call it? Just Potato Head?
Yeah.
Like...
I think so. You know,
I don't know if
the
it's...
the Secretary of Health that was from PA, the transgender woman or fella, now the Assistant Health Secretary or Assistant Health Director for the United States of America. Joe Biden chose her or him, I don't know, to have that role and started saying some wild shit. It's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? America is full of freedom. Freedom, motherfucker. That word is so fucking important, okay? I believe the majority of people, if you remove the news and just talk to people and say, listen, nobody actually cares if you're gay or straight, black or white. Cut your penis off, get a set of tits. Do whatever the fuck you want, okay? You feel that way, you fuck your own life up or whatever you want to do. If you want to do fucking whatever, go ahead and do it. But just don't cause harm to other people. And don't expect everybody to like what you do. It's simple. Like, I don't understand why everybody can't just wrap their head around just being a good person and that's it. Like, I'm so many things are running through my head that I want to lose my shit about because I'm all fucking worked up about it. But the gender side of things, like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, why can nobody publicly, from any political standpoint, come out and publicly say, men and women, it is important for males and it is important for females to exist. We need them both. They're not created equal. Men and women are not created equal. We're different. Men are generally bigger, stronger, more muscle mass. Bone density. Testosterone. Hormones. Those are real biological differences. But guess what? That does not mean that women are inferior as human beings for who they are and how they think. No. It just means we're bigger physical beings. Generally speaking. Creation, like how we exist here, needs a male and a female. Yeah, they have to go in together. Simple as that.
Science.
It needs to occur. 2 dudes having sex don't make a baby. 2 women having sex don't make a baby. That does not mean that if you're gay, that's a bad thing. That just means that you can't make a baby together. But something happens in their brains with how they operate. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. That I know, that's the whole thing. I know I'm not gay because I don't want to suck a dick. I have no desire to have a penis in my butthole.
Nope.
And I don't want to put my penis in another man's butthole. Not going to happen. So they think differently. That's all I can equate to. Simple, keeping it simple.
Yep.
But if they do those things, they like that. No problem. So, but in order for us to continue as human beings, we need male and female. It doesn't. I don't know why nobody can come out and say that it's okay to be a male and it's okay to be a female. We need you both. But more importantly, we need everybody to be good people. If you want to be black and have a white husband, if you're a black female and want a white husband, you can do that. Mm-hmm. You can.
It's okay.
It's okay. If you want to be two black men and be a couple, that's okay. Mm-hmm. I have no fucking clue what is going on in everybody's head, why they think that it's so horrible. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand why nobody can come out and say these things. Because I know I'm not wrong, because the hate for the fucking hate that's going on in the world, I don't know. It's not.
Well, these things being negative, it's all coming from one area, and it's through the news and it's through the media.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you bring anyone into this room, they know who we are, they know how we feel about you. We know we're not judging you based on anything, and I think most people are like that.
Well,
like almost everyone's like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be coexisting and working together.
So where it gets so deep is like, for example, that people in Colorado that had the cake thing when they didn't want to make a wedding cake for a gay couple.
Yeah.
Okay, then don't make the fucking cake. Mm-hmm. Why do you got to make such a big deal about it? Hey, guess what? These people here don't like gay people. Mm-hmm. That means that they're that's just who they are. Mm-hmm. So their religious beliefs mean that they don't believe in it for some reason. That's perfectly fine. Go get your fucking cake somewhere else, dude. Mm-hmm. This is America. Don't expect everybody to fucking like you. Yep. Don't be a little bitch. Go get something from somewhere else and shut the fuck up. Why would you want somebody who doesn't like you to do something for you? Why would you want that? I don't care if they're assholes. If somebody says, you know, I don't like you. Why? Well, it's because you're you. I don't like you as a person. The fuck did I do to you? Well, I'm not going to make the cake for you. Oh, but you're going to make the cake for me. I don't think I'm going to make you make a cake for me if you said you don't like me. I'm going to take my business elsewhere. I'm going to take my fucking 3 G's for a goddamn cake somewhere the fuck else.
Yep.
Like, that's part of how this all works. Mm-hmm. Somebody says fuck you, just say fuck you back. And even if you want to go blast them on the internet, go blast them on the internet. Me, I'm just going to be like, pieces of shit. I don't like you. What's the big deal with that? Everybody's just, I don't know. I don't know. So many fucking things run through my mind. I get so pissed off, and I don't even know what I said in the past fucking 20 minutes. For example, this weekend, the gender bullshit. I'm a dad. I have 3 children. 3 fucking kids is a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
My 2 daughters, I was raising on my own for a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay? Do I look like somebody that should be raising 2 girls?
If you're judging a book, probably not.
Yeah, judging a book by its cover.
Yep.
Do I look like I should be raising 2 daughters on my own? Probably not, huh? If you just didn't know anything about me. Most people think that whenever I have to watch SJ, they're like, you going to be able to handle this? And I want to look back at them and say, listen, I know you're just, you're trying to make a conversation, but please fuck off. Okay? I've had to raise 2 little girls on my own. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Without you. You weren't here to tell me, am I going to be able to handle SJ for an evening?
You can be okay. Listen,
I laid a fucking goddamn floor with an 8-month-old.
Yep.
For a whole day. And so, like, I look at that and I'm just like, man, like, that's what doesn't mean you're better than somebody else or not, whether you're male or female. It matters if you're a good person. Like, as a dad, I had to raise 2 daughters for a minute. Yeah. So, was I a little rough? Yeah. But they're a little rough now. I wouldn't fuck with my kids, especially Adeline. She might shoot you. Yeah. Or bite your face off and eat you. Wonder where she got that one from. Yep. But, like, with SJ, it's like, I look at it like you need a male, you need a male and a female to make a baby, and you need good people to raise the baby. Mm-hmm. If a couple of gay dudes want to raise a kid, they'll raise a kid. Just don't fucking put all your bullshit in the child. Mm-hmm. Make the kid better than you are. That's what I do with my kids. Yep. Make them better versions of me. Like SJ, I was with him all weekend. We laid a floor together. and you're worried about if this kid can fucking eat or if I'm going to be okay, yeah, we'll go lay a floor. We'll go to Home Depot. People are like, you really have a kid in Home Depot buying all this shit. Yeah, then we're going to go lay the floor. You're going to lay a floor with the baby. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, bag of snacks.
Yeah, kid's fine.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking, no big deal. It just, I don't know. Everybody gets worked up about other people's shit.
Mm-hmm. It's because they're told to feel that way.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point.
Media tells them to feel that way.
Get worked up about other people's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, if you're not wearing a mask, call this hotline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck.
They're putting in front of you what is getting the most attention, the most hits, the most clicks. That's what it is, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, a perfect example, there was, I saw this headline, which someone posted about, they had to dig for it. There was 300 students, females, kidnapped in Nigeria. 300 of them.
Tim Kennedy posted about it.
So 300 were kidnapped. You didn't see it anywhere. It wasn't on the front page of the newspaper. It wasn't in the headline on the news. Mm-mm. But Lady Gaga's 2 dogs getting stolen and her dog walker getting shot is like
front page
all over fucking everything. And the amount of work to, like, if you go on to try to search this article, like, you'll find it and it's a reputable source, but it's like a 5th headline type deal. And I'm like, they put in front of you what they want you to see and what you're going to click on and what it is. So it's tough. And the majority are looking at these things every day. Like my parents, my grandparents, the elderly, the news is their shit. It always has been their shit. Then you got the young people there where Instagram and Facebook and all this is their news outlet, which is even fucking worse. So it's like, and then you got us in between and other people that are very busy with businesses and life and that may not have the time to be on there quite as much. So you can kind of make your own decisions and have your own thought process. But fuck, dude, it's hard.
You just explained their plan.
Yeah.
It is a well calculated plan,
mm-hmm.
And I got all upset and worked up there. But what you explained is exactly what's happening.
Yep. No, I get just as worked up and upset about it. I never know where to stand on it and what to say and what to do because I just want to.
The golden rule of the Bible is to treat others the way you want to be treated. Like, you could remove everything else and just remember that as a baseline in life, and you'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yep.
That's pretty simple. I mean, you could not have a better thought to instill into your children and into human beings than that right there. Mm-hmm. Because that means that if I treat somebody like shit, expect to be treated like shit. If I treat somebody good, expect to be treated good. But not everybody thinks like that. Mm-hmm. So therefore, if you treat somebody good, it's nice to expect to be treated with kindness and good back. But if you aren't, like, don't cry about it.
Yeah,
bad people exist.
Don't be surprised.
No, but that means that those people that you treated well and didn't treat you well back, mm-hmm. fuck them. Mm-hmm. Rid of them.
Yep.
Get them out of here. You treat somebody bad and they continue to treat you good, it's kind of like, maybe you should work on yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's just such a simple way of looking at things, but the fact that everybody needs to realize is bad people exist. Mm-hmm. You know, the news is bad in my opinion.
It's bad.
They don't have your best interest. They'll tell you they do. That's why I joke about like having a crazy ex-wife or a fucking crazy ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend or stalker or whatever the fuck it is. That fucking people in their minds do wild things. Mm-hmm. You know, and bad things exist in the world. I mean, I've done some really, really, really bad shit, things that I'm not proud of. I did some fucked up shit. Mm-hmm. And that's how I can confidently say bad people exist. Mm-hmm. Sometimes good people do bad things. Those are all real. And at one point in my life, I wasn't the best of human beings because I did some fucked up shit. So I look at them like, man, if I could do all those things, man, a lot of people will.
Yeah.
And I think more people just need to. I don't get today. I don't. You're canceling bullshit that doesn't need to be canceled. These people that I don't know why they think they're going to change the world, but then all all I know is that it is changing, and it is not changing for the better because I'm not a fucking piece of shit. I have the best interest for myself, my family, my people, and the community. And if more people focused on those things in their lives, the whole world would change. It's tough. I hated that motherfucker.
Hated him.
Hated that motherfucker.
I still hate him. I'm still trying to do shit to him.
You wonder, like, why do you hate somebody so much? Like, wonder what the plan was that you fucked up.
Yeah, right.
You know? Freedom is so important, and we're losing it every day. Freedom is everything. The freedom to be who you want to be from a good standpoint is everything.
Yeah. I mean, people are also giving it up.
Everybody is.
You know?
It is occurring. Like, I mean, me personally, bro, the American way is being a free individual, being a free man or a free woman. You are capable of doing whatever you want from a good standpoint. You have the freedom to start your own business. You have the freedom to live off the land. You have the freedom to do all these things. Yet the government takes little things away from you. And anybody that believes that they are not, you are full of it. They are taking things as minute as possible, little by little, away from us. But freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that's what it was built upon. And I think that whenever you use past America, 1776, and they're like, oh, fucking all the founders of America were fucking racist pieces of shit and bigots and this and that and fucking brutal people. The time of the Americas in the 1500s and all of these different things that were occurring at that time. They were brutal times. They didn't live in a fucking fully sheltered area with fucking drywall, insulation, electricity, running water. Like, no, it was hunter-gatherer type shit. They didn't fucking have a yacht to cross the goddamn Atlantic Ocean in. No, it was completely different. They were completely different mindsets. They did not know anything but absolute brutal life. When it came wintertime, they had to survive. It was not about, oh, man, snowed, I got to plow this morning. Fuck. No, I have to make sure I have enough food to survive and my people to survive for the next 5 months. That's a little bit fucking, I don't want to die because of the cold.
Yeah, so we got to go take their land.
Bro, Texas lost electricity for fucking 4 or 5 days or a week. You would have thought fucking Armageddon was coming.
Yeah.
Yes, that's because of how sheltered and soft we are as people. As human beings now, yes. Back in the fucking early times, little bit different. So do you expect, if you take a person that lives off the fucking land, take a person that they live off the land, they understand hunting, gathering, you name it, about living in the wilderness, and you put them in a city, they're going to be like, fuck me. This is, like, take a country boy and put him in the city. They're like, fuck this shit. You take a city person and put him in the country, they're like, geez, oh man. Guarantee.
What do you do out here?
You take a person in the city and put them in the wilderness, out in a very country-esque setting, for 3 to 5 years, their whole entire mind changes about life. Everything will. So the fact that today we are criticizing what occurred back then, and I'm not saying it's great or it's all hunky-dory, I'm saying try and understand how these people thought and the way they looked at life. Completely different. So it's those understandings that we have to make sure that we progress upon in that manner, rather than just say, these people were fucking pieces of shit. Okay, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. Sure. But you're not completely conceptualizing what occurred. Right?
Yep.
Nuts. One year.
Yep. Full year.
Full year.
Fuck.
Oh,
I remember the first 30 days.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're going to be out of this in no time.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just a couple months.
Scrambling to get alcohol and meats.
Bro.
I had fucking 6 weeks of meats I'm like, what am I doing?
I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm always prepared. I always have shit in my house. I'm just that way because I hate the fucking store.
Fucking toilet paper.
Toilet
Get
paper was
outta
a
here.
shortage. What the fuck is going on?
Shit paper.
Shit paper.
Everyone needs that.
People were buying carts full of milk.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you going to do with all the milk? You going to drink it all by next week when it's expired?
Weird bastards.
You fucking asshole.
It's crazy. Yeah, intense. But again, I will leave it with a blanket statement for everybody. For me, all you have to do is be a good person. Be a hardworking motherfucker. Be a good person. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand. The world is an incredible place. America is the last free country on the planet. The last free country on the planet. This is a very special country. People come here to live out their dreams because we have people that can do incredible things from a business standpoint, do incredible things from a athletic standpoint. You come to America for opportunity. That has always been what we stood for here. And the fact that people have this misconception about capitalism and this misconception about freedom and this misconception about what actually we stand for here in this country is just mind-boggling. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Bro, do it. You can't forget those. Those are so important. Liberty. These fucking politicians.
America. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude. Like from just like when you see the stars and stripes fucking flying in the air, all I think is this is the greatest fucking country on the planet because our people here have the opportunity to be exactly who they want to be and do what they want to do. That's what that means to me.
That's still cool.
You can create the life that you dream of. Bro, broke as fuck. I want to have financial freedom. Work for it, dickhead. You're going to go up, you're going to have adversity that's going to be mind-blowing. Okay, I'm willing to go in. I bet on myself. I bet on you. Bet on my people. Liberty. Come on, dude. If that don't give you the fucking chills, I don't know what will. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Live your life the way you want to live and be happy about it. You want to live out of a van and travel the United States of America, you could do that here.
I would like to try that.
I would love to do that. That's why I have respect for everybody. Do I look like I do that? Fuck no. I run 6 different fucking businesses. But do I fucking have a piece of me that would love to fucking go up and down the West Coast and fucking surf and live a life that I dream about? Fuck yeah. Will I do it one day? I don't know.
I can see you surfing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I'd love to.
Would you have like a longboard? I can see you like longboarding.
Oh yeah, I would be a complete... bro, I have an affinity for nature. I don't like people. I realized that through all this, if you haven't noticed. But I do enjoy conversations where people have... they are free-spirited in the same way that I am. Like for as hardcore and as ignorant as I am at times, bro, I love life. I like people who are passionate about life. And I don't care what the fuck you do, whether it's planting fucking trees or fucking laying concrete, whatever it is, I'm interested in your passions in life. If you don't think like me like that, like have a love for life, I don't want to talk to you if you're negative. I don't want to be around you. I don't fucking hear something cool that you do. So me personally, yeah, I would love to go. I mean, I will. It's going to happen. That's why I work the way I do, is because I'm going to go be adventurous in nature. And I want to go to the West Coast and see the sea and watch people do it. I don't know if I can get over my fear of a shark coming out of fucking nowhere and biting my leg off or eating me in half, but I'm going to go watch people. I'll go fucking feel the energy. Those are important things. I want to go to Florida and hang out with Floridians, learn their way, see what it's like. These are things that, I for sure. But it's being free. I think that That's why people from all over the world flock to America. It's because they have opportunity. That's what it's all based upon. People that have issues in their own countries and dream of having a better life, they come here to do it, and their job is to adapt to the American way, not make America the way their country was. Don't do that. You came here because of what you want, and that's great, but America is a free country. Do what you want from a good standpoint. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck it up. It's getting fucked up.
Shane, you fucking it up.
I've done no such thing.
Speaking of surfing, I couldn't sleep 2 nights ago. I woke up at 3 a.m. Like, I was wide the fuck awake at 3 a.m. I went to sleep at like 11:30, woke up at 3 fucking ready to go. And I'm like, God damn it, Seth.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is wrong.
This sucks.
It's the wrong time.
This is horrible. So I'm sitting there and wide awake, and I'm like, all right. It's like, okay, should I just start the coffee and start my fucking day? What should I do? And I'm like, okay, stay calm. So I got, I sat up on the couch, sat there, turned on the TV, and I'm like, gotta find a movie. Point Break was on. Did you ever see Point Break?
Yeah.
Turned it on, it was the very fucking beginning. 3 a.m. it started, and I'm like, oh, man. It's like, I don't know if I should do this to myself right now.
Like with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze.
Fucking love that movie.
So it's on, and I'm like, all right, I just started fucking watching it. Bro, it's 4 a.m., and I am so into this movie. It is beyond belief. I'm fucking in it. I had no kids, no nothing, and I am deep into it. And that's where I'm like, man, that would be so cool to fucking live like that, be a surfer, and like Patrick Swayze's whole MO in that movie. I'm like, fucking, even though he's robbing banks and doing bad shit, I'm like, fucking be wild.
It's funny you brought that movie up because I watched the movie Point Blank.
Point Blank.
This past weekend.
Which one's that?
It's brand new Netflix movie. I think it's on Netflix. Yeah. What's the dude from Avengers, Shane? The black guy.
Oh, you're talking about Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
He is in like right now. He probably did a dozen Netflix movies in the last 16 months.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
He's one that's really like that one, and then I watched the other one a few weekends ago.
Yeah, so me and Kim just watched 3 or 4 of his movies in the last 2 weekends. But Point Blank, it has him in it, and then the dude that's from that fighting show.
Oh, yeah.
What's his
Frank
name?
Grillo.
Yeah, Frank.
Anthony Mackie, that's his name.
Dude, pretty sick movie. But when I saw when I saw Point Blank, I was like, oh, this might be like a remake. I didn't think of Point Break.
Oh.
I just didn't put it together.
You're pretty stoned up, huh?
And Kim's like, what's this? I was like, oh, it's probably a spinoff from a Point. And I'm like, we started watching. I'm like,
Definitely
I was like,
not.
hey, babe, this is a completely different movie.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad.
It only got a 38% Rotten Tomatoes.
But
Jesus.
we were looking at through all the new movies, and we're like, this guy again. He's in fucking 10 movies from the last year.
Did you watch Outside the Wire yet? Anthony Mackie, Outside the Wire on Netflix.
Outside the Wire.
It's really good.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, movie?
It's called Outside the Wire.
Dude, I watched so many movies in the last 2 weekends. I don't even know what I watched anymore. I'm losing my mind a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Between fucking phone calls and me thinking it's someone I know and it's not.
You little overworked Bob.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like I can't keep everything in line right now. Fucking Victory's calling me if I need an oil change in my Jeep, and I thought it was Bentley's calling me about my quad. I'm like, no, I got 10 hours left on it. This girl starts laughing at me.
He's like, okay, dude.
Mike's like, hey, dude, that was Victory, like Ram, like up the road. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, can't remember movies. I don't remember anything anymore. What's going on? I'm going to blame Shane.
That works. Yeah.
He's like, I'll take that. I'll take it for you.
Take
They
all
did
the
a
blame.
remake of Point Break, though.
They did,
They
right?
did, yeah. It was maybe in like 16. Look that up.
Son of a...
But the movie, it was so fucking great. I loved it. I haven't watched it in so long.
Oh, yeah.
Point Break, yeah.
Look, they won't even... The old one doesn't even come up.
It doesn't?
No, only
The
2015
new one comes
did.
up first.
Man. No, the other one was made in the early 90s, I think.
There it goes.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, what was it? 91. Yeah, Point Break. Fucking Keanu Reeves.
I feel like I would be at like a family gathering and my uncle like somehow always like found this movie on TV. It might have been 1 year at one event that he was watching this.
Yeah, just stuck out in your head. Look at that. That's so cool.
That's not John Wick.
Yeah, that's young Johnny right there.
He's fucking... Bro, he was in some really cool movies.
Yep.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Point Break, fucking... What's that movie with Speed?
Yeah.
Great fucking
Point
movie.
Break was where he became... Like, this was like the big coming out for him. Because he did a killer job. Johnny Utah was his name.
Sick
Fucking
name.
killer name. Johnny Utah. After this, he did Speed. And then after Speed, he did some like romantic dramas. And then he did The Matrix.
Yep.
When was The Matrix? Early 2000s, right?
Yeah, I think
99.
99.
There's another one coming out.
Yeah, look, Speed, Bill and Ted. Oh, that movie Constantine was wild.
That was a pretty good movie.
Oh, bro, have you ever seen The Devil's Advocate?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Fuck yeah.
sick movie with Al Pacino.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen every single one of those.
Toy Story 4.
Who was he in Toy Story 4?
I don't know. Probably
think he
Mr.
was-
Potato Head.
Fucking shame.
Potato Head.
Oh, he was Duke Kaboom.
Let me see.
Oh,
what Duke-
man, he was Duke Kaboom?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
badass. Of course he was.
I can't believe that. That's great. Fucking awesome. No.
I've never seen the Bill and Ted movies.
Never?
No.
Oh, they're great.
It doesn't look like I'd like them.
Back in the day, you would have.
Yeah.
I mean, I dug them weird.
I want to see the new Mortal Kombat.
I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't fucking looked it
I
up.
haven't watched the
fucking
trailer
sweet.
yet either.
It's fucking so sick.
I just watched the first Mortal Kombat again. It was on the TV.
I actually watched those.
Do you like 1 or 2 better?
I like 1 better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
When's this come out? April 16th.
I heard Jax gets like killed right away.
He doesn't.
No?
Didn't he get killed in the first movie right away? Or the second movie? Mortal Kombat Annihilation or some shit?
I mean, they take his arms and then he has to like do stuff without his
Metal
arms.
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's metal. He gets transformed.
Mortal Kombat's such a cool fucking concept.
It is.
I wish it was real.
So I'm really excited for it because now we're like 20 years later from the second movie.
Yep.
The effects are going to be so much better.
Yep. Oh, I know what I watched too. There's a new like Superman series on TV on the CW now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Superman and Lois.
Yep.
So I watched the pilot episode Saturday night. I thought it was badass, me personally.
I wish they did Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Jane has a thing for Henry.
But this is
Witcher.
staged like later in Superman's life, a little bit later. He has 2 kids in high school.
How did he have kids? How'd that penis penetrate women and not kill them?
Lois is a different breed.
Self-control. Lois is also a bit of a slut. She's a reporter.
Fucking whores. Whores.
I think it's a cool movie, though. They're trying to figure out if like which kid has powers, which one doesn't. Yeah, they moved back to Smallville. Yeah.
They're just copying Marvel, which is okay.
Listen, Shane, we
They're
live in a
not
copycat
copying it.
world.
What?
How are they copying it?
Because Marvel came out with their own
I
TV
know.
shows, and now all of a sudden,
Or
Yeah,
maybe they're making their version of it because there's a lot of money getting made.
Superman's been a series forever, dude. Like, do you remember Dean Cain and fucking?
Oh, man, Dean Cain.
Yeah, he was. In my eyes, that was Superman. Me growing up.
That's how I think of him.
Him
huge
and
head.
and what's his name? Like the original Superman.
Christopher Reeve.
Yep.
Yeah, dude was an animal. He got kicked by a horse.
Yeah, paralyzed.
That's how he got paralyzed. I don't fuck with horses after
Fuck
that.
no, dude.
They scared me.
Yep.
Imagine getting kicked by a fucking horse.
You know what's wild too? Like, you're very prone to get seriously injured if you fall off a horse.
Yeah.
But like, I've fallen off of things just as high as that and been fine. But like, you fall off the horse, just something about it.
I don't think I've ever fell that high off in the air.
I mean, they're not that tall.
How high was it? Yeah, they're like 5 foot. Backs are 5 foot.
I've fallen from 5 foot.
I don't know if I've ever
Maybe
fallen from 5 foot.
Maybe like 1 or 2 times. I was fine though. I never broke anything.
Yeah. No, I get fascinated by the things on the internet of people falling. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
I fucking get a kick out of it. I love comedy. It's really funny. It's good. I like offensive shit. I think it's funny.
I do too.
I mean, that's the other thing that, like, I'm like, man, I really wish comedy would come back. Like, when can we start making fun of each other? Like, bro, did you see what Derek Lewis said about after he knocked out Curtis Blades? He's like, I can't wait for Black History Month to be over so I can make fun of Curtis Blades for me knocking him out. Something like that. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? Like, bro, fucking brutal, dude. It was funny.
It was.
It was all over Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, this dude doesn't give a fuck, and it's funny.
His page is funny.
It's riot.
Yeah.
But then it's like, that's what comedy was based off of. Like, it was based off of offensive shit. Like, whenever Dave Chappelle would talk about, like, his white friends, or what's his name, Cat Williams, fucking Eddie Murphy, like, that shit's funny.
Yep.
Like, their comedy skits are, and Saturday Night Live, old Saturday Night Live, like, that stuff it's funny. It's not fucking like, oh, I think you're a piece of shit. It's funny. Like, Richard Pryor stand-up is some of the funniest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. It's why I fell in love with being funny and saying fucked up shit. Because my parents loved it. Dennis Leary. Did you ever listen to Dennis Leary stand-up?
Yep.
Fucking riot.
Howard Stern.
Dude.
Like old Howard Stern.
Yes. Funny as fuck. How much of a rise can I get out of people? And it's supposed to be fun and entertaining. It's supposed to be. It is. I think so. Like, it's like our shipping team autographing dicks. How many dicks are drawn for people every day? Have you seen this on the demo page?
There's dozens and dozens of dicks.
They're not pretty dicks.
They're fucking riots.
Some of them are pretty good.
They're really cool. I like the ones where they dress the dick up.
Like did you see the astronaut one?
I don't know if I saw the astronaut.
I didn't see that one.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm like, I think it's Jake that's drawing them.
Phenomenal
You
artist.
can't draw them all.
Huh?
You can't draw them all because there are some pretty.
I
Is
don't
that
know
a dick?
But
There's a huge one on the side of a box. The
I
other
saw
day.
that
I
one.
like how
huge
UPS just crossed it out on the box. Somebody drew a huge dick on the box, and UPS like scraped it out.
Yeah.
And the person that got it was all jacked off. They were pissed.
I think they have to, so like they don't get blamed themselves.
Bro, okay, listen. If that makes it on the internet as like, oh, to the wrong person, fucking UPS drew a dick on my box. No, it was actually our shipping team.
My child saw this giant dick.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. It's funny. I think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
Dick and balls. It's a real genitalia. I don't care.
It's even funnier they're requesting it.
It's
Please
crazy.
draw a dick.
Please. I'd like for you to see this penis.
No problem.
I love it. Yeah. Man. I haven't watched anything good in a while. Just Point Break. Nothing new. Nope.
Watch Outside the Wire.
No.
I'm not doing another podcast till you do it.
Outside the Wire? So Jay's going to start doing the podcast starting next week.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
You watch all the Rockies yet, Shane?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
Fucking
did.
liar.
Definitely did.
I did.
Didn't. Did not.
Yeah. Big UFC card this weekend.
Huge. Probably
Big
the biggest
card.
card
Really?
ever.
Oh, bro, it's a wow.
There's 3 title fights.
I am after doing my fucking training stint there with Cody and hitting the bags and getting my ass kicked. It is fucking. I'm even more into it than I have been. But this weekend, Israel Adesanya is. He's one of the best pound for pound fighters. Crazy good. Very technical, skinny, lanky dude. Okay, and he is moving up a weight class to fight the light heavyweight champ, Jan
Blachowicz.
So, dude's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Both are animals. Yet Jan is, I don't know what nationality he is.
He's Polish.
Big, giant, white Polish dude that looks like if you punch him in the face, kind of piss him off a little bit.
Yeah.
And Adesanya is the last style bender, and he's from where? Nigeria?
Nigeria. First Nigerian champion.
Yeah, like fucking long, lanky, so fast it's scary. And so Adesanya is moving up a weight class to fight this dude, and this dude just melts people. So it is going to be a fucking fight.
What's crazy is it's a 205 fight, like light heavyweight. Adesanya is projecting that he's going to be 193 tomorrow. Or no, Friday.
Yeah.
And then he'll fight at 195 or 200. Like you're fighting a dude he's going to come in at 205. You're fighting a dude that's going to be 10 pounds more than you.
You're fighting a dude that normally walks around at 220.
So he's moving up a weight class, but staying at the weight he usually kind of fights at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
It's going to be nuts.
Dude, he said he'd fucking fight him and then go back down to middleweight.
Yeah, he wants to be he's champ.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a
baller
going to be a
move.
I think he's going to be the first African to do that.
Yeah.
To be a champ.
Yeah.
Because you had Conor McGregor do it first.
If you move up a weight class at this weight, bro, there's a big difference at this.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start moving, you do like I don't want to downplay 45 to 55 or anything like that, but 85 to 205, it's a big drastic difference in size of individuals and power. Mm-hmm. Very big fucking difference. I watched kicks from a fucking 165-pound man, and then if you see a fucking 220-pound man kick, very different.
Yeah.
Very fucking different. Both are going to knock you out, but one might actually take your life. Like,
oh yeah.
You know who I was going to ask you? I was watching since I started following some different people on Instagram. Who's the dude that he's the heavyweight champ in Bellator?
I don't even
Bader.
know. Oh yeah, Bader.
Or dude's an animal.
Yep.
What is it, Ryan Bader or whatever?
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Yep.
He's a pretty tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
Looks a little scary.
I want to see some cross promotions fighting.
Yeah, I would love to, but the money's got to be right with everything.
I'm excited for the PFL. You see that, the Professional Pro Fighter League? I don't know. Anthony Pettis is headlining April 23rd.
Oh, really?
Yep, he went over, signed with them. Now he's making his debut.
Cool. I'm excited. I'll watch it. I'll promote it.
Yep.
Cool.
You know what organization I'm not excited for was that, what's that new indoor football league with Johnny Manziel?
I don't know, the fans league thing.
That's rough.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to it at all.
That's bad.
Did you see, like, I don't know if it's true or not, like the reason Joey's like playing football again?
Who? Johnny?
Or Johnny's playing football again? I saw it was like he lost a bet to fucking Bob Menery.
And he had to be his quarterback.
Like he lost a bet. It's why he's coming back to play football. It's the only reason.
Get out of here.
I saw the headline. Bob actually might have posted it, so like I don't know how true it is. But
Dude, and they signed Josh Gordon.
Yeah, they just signed Josh Gordon. I saw that. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
That league's rough. That's rough.
You know, I saw Shannon Sharp say some fucked up shit about Johnny Manziel playing football, and he's like, you shouldn't be doing that. Something relatively ignorant. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He said, what if he wants to play football? Mm-hmm. If he wants to go play in this fucking league, then go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's that shit that's like, I'm like, God damn. Like, just go let him fucking do whatever he wants, and he's talking shit on him. It's like, fuck. Not everybody can be a fucking Hall of Fame fucking tight end, dickhead. Not everybody can do that. Some people aren't that. And even if it was because he got into drugs or hookers or whatever the fuck it may be, who gives a fuck?
Let him go.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Go on your TV show and fuck off. I'm excited.
You still a big XFL fan?
I am. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait till that comes back.
Well,
They lost all their good players.
Yeah, I think
it's a rebuilding year for the
Yeah.
whole league.
Yep.
The Rock and everybody's so political that they couldn't do it. You know, they couldn't come out and have a real season because then it'd be, you know.
The Rock should play in the league.
The Rock should go fuck himself. I hate that cocksucker. I am excited to try his energy drink though.
He's fucking jammed right now.
Bro, he's so big.
Yeah.
He's like,
what's that role he's playing?
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Yeah.
I think it's.
He's gonna look like all these suits that they designed for all the actors to look shredded on TV. He's gonna look like that.
That's his goal, for sure.
He's like, I don't want any padding in the fucking suit.
Nope.
They're gonna make
it tight as fuck.
Yep.
They're gonna have to shrink him. Like, hey, Black Adam wasn't that big. We gotta shrink you.
He's so big.
Excuse me, Mr. Johnson. You are too big.
Can you please tuck your penis away? Your dick's down your leg, bud. Put it away.
We have to pad your legs to hide your dick. Okay. So the kids are gonna be watching this. All right.
It's for children. Put that fucking meat rocket away. Fucking dude's so big. It's like, how the fuck?
He's the biggest he's been
his entire life.
Yeah, at least like.
And he's fucking. Oh, what does he know? How old's The Rock? Like, he's got to be 50.
Yeah, I think he's 48.
Yeah, he's got to be biggest he's ever been, and he's 50 years old. Fucking jammed.
He's 48.
48 years old.
Man, fucking
super jacked.
Nailed that.
Yep. It'll be cool to see it. I'm curious to see the. I don't know anything about it, but I mean, he makes good movies.
They're okay.
They're like the political bullshit always pisses me off, but I mean, gotta try and look past it and drink his energy drink because it's an energy drink and everybody here loves energy drinks. Wonder if it's going to be good. Do you think it's going to be good?
I don't know.
Termana sucks.
I'm picky with energy drinks.
I know. Oh, you're very picky. Yeah. Fucking guys down the hall, they'll drink anything.
Yeah, Jay loves one-offs.
Yeah, he's a big one-off guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drink a White Monster Zero. White Monster Zero. That's about it. Maybe the green. I'll try the black cherry. Haven't tried that yet. I'll try that.
Yeah.
They also fuck me up, so.
They do.
I am extremely sensitive to caffeine now.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I only like coffee. Energy drinks, some stimulant products here and there. But that's it. Yep. They'll be here. We'll see. Maybe fucking next thing you know, Dean will be sponsored by Zoa.
Yeah, probably. Get 74 cases delivered.
Cases of it lined up in his fucking basement.
Fucking guy.
So we lost that bet with him.
I think he rigged it, and not only that, there was some bets that he was saying that were on the line. They weren't on the line.
I don't owe him fucking no money.
I owe him zero monies.
No money.
No.
Fuck him.
He owes me like a stay at his house and a dip in his pool.
I think so.
And a fucking case of rain.
I think he owes me that too.
Never flew us down to Florida.
Nope. He hasn't brought us in for anything. Didn't take us to the grand opening.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dean.
Most unique person that I...
Fucking Jack Dad right now.
He's old too. Jacked as fuck.
He's trying to win the transformation.
Yeah, he's not allowed to.
I don't think he is either. We may not have told him that.
We didn't tell him that. We're like, Dean, go ahead.
He's like, fuck, I'll just go back to eating.
Like, I'll win 10 grand. Fucking
He's
guy.
like, can I win the transformation and the most shredded?
No, Dean, you can't. But I'm doing all the videos. I should be able to win. Oh, man. Good times. Good times. I will say that right now I'm on a kick. I don't know. The weather got me.
With what?
I'm back to looking at cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me. Fucks me up every time. I never pull the trigger on anything, though. I do need a family vehicle. I'm tired of fucking Hannah's ride. Super nice. I mean, how can you not like the fucking thing?
Beautiful car.
Not big enough.
Yeah.
So I got to get something big. And then I want a convertible. Back on that.
Get the new Hummer.
No, I'm not getting a new Hummer.
Get the Bronco.
No, fuck. Dude, I saw a Bronco the other day.
So did I. It's awesome.
Shit.
No, it's awesome.
It's shit.
What'd you see? A 2-door or 4-door?
I just saw the Sport from back.
So is a 2-door.
It look like shit.
The 4-door is awesome.
Look like shit.
Nope.
Horrible vehicle.
They look like the Defender.
I could see you in one.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm ever getting a SUV again.
Really?
Yeah.
Not.
Yep. I want a truck and a sports car. Yep.
Truck is a staple in a man's life.
I don't believe you're a man if you don't have a truck. Such a dickhead thing. Shane's like, Jesus Christ, guys.
And a Jeep truck doesn't count. Sorry.
So I
They're
saw
kinda
some cool
cool, though.
videos about Jeep trucks.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie,
Big Jeep fan too.
Bro.
I'll retract that.
bro. I got on the kick of watching people jump fucking Raptors. Like everybody
Yeah.
jumping Raptors. I'm like,
Daily
hey,
driven trucks.
yeah, let's go jump a fucking $100,000 truck. Sounds good. Like, all right, guys. But then like my feed started showing up with all these cool Jeep trucks, and I'm like, bro, you get a done up Jeep truck with new suspension, bro. They go anywhere.
Yeah, they're cool.
Super cool. I get it. Like I don't live in Utah. I don't know. But out there in that environment, the rock climbing and cool shit, people were into the camping, bro. Cool truck. I could see. I now understand why people were into them. Not like the regular ones. Like a regular one looks funky. They weird me out.
Yeah.
But like the ones that are all done up and made for that type of environment and
The camping accessories are sick.
fucking awesome.
Like those sick big caps, and then they expand. A ladder comes down. And you're like, fuck.
I was watching. I'm like, I get why these things exist now.
Yep.
They're weird up there though, like with nothing on them and just like the truck with the tires, like regular tires and regular.
An unusable bed.
Yeah. No, but all done up. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like getting your dick redone. It's like shaping it up and making it look way better.
Yep.
You're like, fuck yeah, there
Trimmed
it is.
up.
That's what it needs to do. Trimmed up, fresh set of tits. Yeah. Yeah.
Mods.
Dude, yeah, mods.
Modding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to trim up. Mod
My pecker.
Yep.
Trim them up.
Modded. Super modded right now.
No, but I remember whenever I got on the convertible kick last year, and I'm like, yeah, this year it's fucking killing me. I don't know why all of a sudden like I'm on it, but I got messages last year from people saying, don't buy a fucking convertible, don't fucking buy one. But then I'm like, I'm not driving it every day. If I'm not driving it every day and I only drive it whenever the top's down in the nice weather, then like it makes sense.
You should get a big Cadillac convertible.
I was
old one.
I was looking at Bentleys and Rolls Royces.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ball the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah. Was debating about that, and then because I'm not going to drive it much, drive it for a Sunday drive, get a sick BJ, fucking
Let your hair down.
yeah, just let it out, ball out.
Would you grow it out if
My
you got
hair?
a convertible? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but then also M8's really cool.
Sick
convertible.
ride.
Fucking nasty ride.
Yep.
But the other ones are bigger. I don't know any Cadillac convertibles. I don't think they make them. And then the other was like S550s are nice. The S650, the Mercedes. The S63, super nice car, super fast. But I don't know. I have lots of monies. I don't know what to buy. I want to buy something, and I want it to be cool for a long time. Because I want to do cool things in it with my significant other and my friends.
Yep. That's what you should do with those things.
That's what I want to do with things like that. But I don't know what I want because the big thing that comes into play is service. Whenever it needs serviced. Where do you service high-end vehicles around here?
They're all in Wexford.
Are they?
Yep. You talking about like Bentleys and stuff?
Yeah.
Wexford. Tesla, Wexford. They're all across from each other.
Oh,
It's
really?
the only dealer around here.
No shit.
Aston Martin up there.
Fuck. Aston Martins are a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get them serviced.
Some wild rides around here.
I know.
Big time.
I would
rides.
I'd like to own one. But I would like that. I'd like my high-end, very expensive vehicle to be like, kind of like, not. I don't want a McLaren. Like if I have a McLaren, I probably will kill myself. That's a little much.
Yep.
Especially if it's convertible. I will fucking launch myself out of that bitch.
I'm looking for like something that's just nothing like any of the driving experiences I already have.
Yeah.
Just kind of hard to figure out.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Listen, I will buy one day.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know when or if it's going to be a new model. Or,
There's no charging stations around here.
Well, there's none like that. And Hannah, she's into the Teslas. And I said, we got the garage built. I said that, once down the road, I believe once they, I don't know, I'm just not going to buy a Tesla yet.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to wait till they can fly.
I think that's not a bad idea. Like a hoverboard.
Probably like 6 months away from that.
Fuck yeah.
It's probably already loaded in there. They just can't unlock it yet.
Wait for the mods to come out.
Mods. I never not mod anything that I buy.
I know.
It's immediate too.
Yes, it is.
I won't drive it stock for more than
a couple months.
However long it takes to get it into the garage to do the work.
Yeah, and that's why, because I was looking at like cool cars that I'd like to own, and I'm like, that's why with the convertible I keep going to bigger vehicles. If I have a big vehicle, like then it's like I just feel more comfortable. It's more me. But I also need to be able to see myself driving it. That's why I don't know if I see myself driving certain vehicles. Because I'm also looking for a square body, like a nice square body truck. I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'd like that a lot. But then I want a sick convertible, just so like whenever Hannah and I go do something cool, like we can take that.
Go to Bring a Trailer, bringatrailer.com. Cool shit on there.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's where Jay got his car.
Jay got his S5 off of there.
No shit.
Or he has an RS5.
RS5.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, sick car.
Fuck yeah.
I don't do the Audis. Too techy. They freak me out inside.
It's a whole different build over there.
Yeah.
I don't hate them. I was a big Volkswagen guy. So
those Q8s, we were looking at Q8s.
Sick ride.
Really nice rides. But then I got into them, and I'm like, man, this is too much for me. That's why I like Mercedes. I just like them. Classy. Luxurious. Super fast. Yeah.
I've been like watching Viper videos. Like old Vipers.
Really?
Yeah.
Honey had a Viper.
Like 1,500 horsepower. Yeah. These things are fucking crazy.
1,500 horsepower?
Yes.
What do you do with a 1,500 horsepower vehicle?
Daily driving it.
No, you're not.
Yes,
There's no fucking way you're daily driving that.
They are in Texas. They're doing it.
Yeah, that's like, what do you expect? That's Texas. I'm gonna ride my horse.
I wouldn't drive it right now, but like if it's nice, like if it's summertime, you could daily drive that here in Pittsburgh and never get caught.
You also might not live your life.
What I found out, like these dudes, like it's kind of crazy the amount of money some people dump into these things. Like I don't usually dump a ton of money into a car. Like I'll spend a lot on the car, but like not mod it too excessively. These builds to make it like 1,500 horsepower, it's like 150 grand, like on top of the car. Like they're just dropping 150 grand.
You don't get a loan for $150,000 to drop into your fucking Viper.
No, so they're
big money.
They're paying for that.
Ballers.
Yep.
Putting 150 grand into the car, man. You really gotta like.
And then like you're probably spending 75 to 80 on an old Viper still. They hold their value.
Oh, really?
Big time.
Like I said, Honey had a Viper. He took it to the track. Honey's a big car guy.
Yeah, I think they're like all V12s or V10s.
No shit.
And then they put twin turbos on them, make them 1,600 horsepower.
I was never into it because I don't like the look of them. I'm like a big fan of the look.
I'll show you a few looks.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I am not.
Fired
I
up.
wasn't into them either.
No shit.
Then this dude Matt fucking sent me a couple like done up ones, all blacked out. Pretty cool.
Man.
Yep.
Look into them.
Mm-hmm.
I won't drive one.
A very dangerous vehicle.
That's the thing. I'm not a big. I just like to drive. I don't like to. If I drive, I feel like if I drove too much, just because I end up breaking or crashing just about everything I ever get into.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I had something like that, like I do like the Mercedes GTs.
Very
I love them.
Beautiful vehicle.
I sat in one, realized that car is not for me. Mm-hmm. Nope, Seth, don't sit in that. Mm-hmm. Just does not feel right for me.
Yeah.
I could not imagine going 130 or 140 in that car and feeling okay. not for me. So I'm gonna hunt a convertible down and probably talk about it for at least 3 or 4 more weeks before I'd ever even do one, and then probably not even purchase one. Just talk about it and live in my own head.
Cool. We'll circle back to this.
Yeah, we'll circle back. You fucking jerk off. Hey, Shane, you got any questions today?
No.
No questions.
All right. See you later, guys.
Well, I guess that's about it for today. This is why Jay needs to take over the podcast. We'll be way nicer to Jay, too.
I notice once in a while Jay will bring a question we've already done. Like, to the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all right, we did this one before.
Yeah, that's okay. It's crazy. We ran through all those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ran through them.
A lot of duplicates.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard.
And then extremely fucked up.
Super fucked
like
up.
bad, like crossing the line.
Yeah, about fucking your mom and your dad and weird stuff.
And 2 people's combined ages. Oh, I hate those ones. Yeah, those
What?
are bad. You never heard those ones? Like when you're like, I don't even want to say it. It's
Is
fucking
it like
terrible.
borderline weird
Oh, it's
child stuff?
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Oh, man. That's
Fucked up.
a little too far.
That is way too far.
Yeah, you don't do that.
No.
No way.
Nope.
You got anything over there?
No. I was trying to think of something clever to ask.
Yeah, no. I was betting on Shane not doing anything the whole fucking time over there.
I mean, I have stuff, but they're not funny. If you were looking for funny.
What do you got? You got something?
What do you got?
What fictional world do you wish was real and why?
Porn.
It's not a world.
It's me.
Like a world with Avengers.
Yeah, like fake world, but not fake.
Like Asgard.
Yeah.
Be fucking sick. I would live there in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Or Wakanda.
Wakanda's badass.
I'd go there.
Yeah.
That's where I'd live.
Yeah?
Yep.
A lot of technology there.
Crazy tech.
I've never been there.
No, it's hard to get there.
Yeah.
You have to go super fast through like a invisible shield.
Yeah, it's like it looks like you're gonna fly right into a mountainous ridge, and then you go through the shield into the world. No one knows it's there either, except the people.
He hasn't seen Black Panther.
Nope. Coolest Avenger movie out.
I don't know where I'd go.
Michael Jordan's in it.
I heard he's in it.
Like
Basketball player.
yeah, no, the fighter.
Oh,
Apollo's son.
I also go Middle Earth.
What's that?
Middle Earth from Lord of the Rings.
oh yeah.
I don't know Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is cool as fuck.
My phone's ringing.
Oh.
Cool. It's important.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right. All right. Well,
I guess because of Shane, the
Shane's-
fucking podcast ended. I didn't get to talk about where I wanted to live.
yeah.
Where do you want to live?
Hell. With Satan.
Yes, Satan.
Yes, how are you today? Seth, please stop jerking off on the demons. Well, I'm in hell. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
He kicks you right out.
He's like, you need to get the fuck out. You weird bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Man. Good shit. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
See ya.